stand for the truth is you can't stand your reflection. We got bottles, babe, blunts, still in the club, 10 man in my section. Jacks come, we don't answer a question.
Hey guys, welcome back up in Austin. Safe out there. Going to jump on this track by Huskii called Still Stressin. Thanks for everyone that's been watching, requesting, liking, commenting, doing all the good stuff. And don't forget to press subscribe, man. Let's jump onto this one. Calm before the storm.
I'm stressing, they still don't see my grind. They ain't singing the demons, I had to go and fight. Is this the old me? Maybe it's just the only life I'll ever know. This sad boy shit slowly took over mine. Maybe it's me, blood brothers have slowly died. 4 days got me acting like my blood died. I'm over life, disappearing and going hard. Then sit alone and replay on our older life. I'll go fuck up my...
Go sit alone and replay on our older life. He said replay on my older life. Just after he referenced different tracks and albums that he's brought out. Old Me, Blood Brothers, Sad Boy, 4 Days. Go replay on my older life. And he said that after he referenced different stuff that he's brought out. It's like he's reminiscing about the times or the demons that he had to go through when he made those tracks. Like at the beginning he said, you know, these guys don't see me grind, they don't see the demons that I've had to face in my life. Huskii's on another level, man. How do you put that together?
Older life. I'll go fuck up my life, lay with this whole tonight. I feel alone since my bro left and my homie died. If only I tried harder, I'd have my ride or die. No way and I trying to shift gear like a motorbike. I swear I grew up as that chatty kid no one liked. Now these bitches wanna fuck me and it blows my mind. If I dig up this Beretta as I blow my mind, I'm only seeing pictures of you and Violet, just know I tried.
As I dig up this Beretta and blow my mind, he said that after saying that, you know, people want to sleep with him, girls want to sleep with him, and that blows his mind, that the fact that nobody paid him attention when he was growing up. I grew up as that catty kid and nobody took any notice of me, but now now that he's famous, people are wanting to sleep with him all the time, man, and that blows his mind the same way that a Beretta would blow his mind. But he said, you know, my brother left me, my homie died. If I'd have just tried harder, you know, I'd have my ride or die. I'd have somebody that were with me like forever, ride or die, which is a term for motorbikers. And he talks about shifting gear like a motorbike, which obviously shifting gear, changing gear, but obviously shifting gear like moving drugs, shifting gear. So much going into this, man. Working overtime.
We came up with nothing and she won't know this life. No trophy wife ever gets what you know me like. Who was there while I sat in cells of them lonely nights? I cut myself saying I'm fine, but she just knows it's lies. Money, drugs and pussy ain't my only vice. I can preach on a beat but can't take my own advice. Mind racing, wanna get on the slow tonight. Overdose, tuck my daughter in and then close my eyes. I'm
preaching a beat but I can't take my own advice. I know the shit that I go through. I know the shit that I put other people through. I know that talk about cutting himself and overdosing and stuff like that ain't the right way to go about his life. I'm preaching that on a beat, but he still does it because he can't take his own advice. Tucks his daughter in after he's just taken an overdose, man.
I'm stressing, they still don't see my grind. They ain't singing the demons, I had to go and fight. Is this the old me? Maybe it's just the only life I'll ever know. This sad boy shit slowly took over mine. Maybe it's me, blood brothers have slowly died. 4 days got me acting like my blower died. I'm over life, disappearing and going hard. Then sit alone and replay on our older life. Sleeping on the floor together, all them times in court together, never talking, walk together. All them times we had to starve and now we bought together. After all this weather, how the fuck are we at war together? She's the only one.
After all this weather, how the fuck are we at war together? He talks about the dark days that they've gone through, sleeping on the floor, starving, not being able to buy any food. But we've been through those dark days, we've been through those storms, those stormy, rainy days. But why are we now at war together? Why are we at war with each other when we've gone through that together? We've gone through the darkest days of our lives. We've gone from not being able to buy out to be able to buy stuff. Why aren't we at war together? Why didn't it bring us closer? Why is it now pushed us apart that we can actually do stuff that we didn't used to be able to do?
She's the only one I'll ever love, I always tell her. But
it's kind of like the struggle bonded them together. And now that they're not struggling, they're struggling personally, or the relationship struggles now that they don't have that bond of struggling. Just confused myself. Probably just confused everybody that's watching this as well.
Always tell her, but lately it's like love ain't enough. You
Love
get
ain't
hard
enough,
for a
man.
little bit and then love is a drug. You come back down to earth, it seems like nothing is up. It's probably me, I'm numb from the mud in my cup. And all them times she saved my life, it's been fucking me up. Have I gone crazy? Maybe I'm just stuck in a rut. I know I'm crazy, I'm stuck in a rut. But how she supposed to love a cheater? I ain't Steve Smith. This ain't a game when you leave me, swear I ain't breathing, bitch. So I go missing with other chicks and a bleeding wrist. Then regret why I'm living and why'd I leave this bitch.
Why does she love a cheater? I ain't Steve Smith. Steve Smith is an Australian cricketer. He got caught up in the whole ball scandal a couple of years ago. Something to do with tape on the jumpers or something like that. But Huskie's saying, you know, I'm a cheater, man. I go missing with different chicks. But he ain't talking about having his balls rubbed on a jumper. He's probably talking about getting his balls rubbed by a different chick, but probably not on a jumper. Let me just take it back to that, because he said, you know, this ain't a game if you go missing.
When you leave me, swear I ain't breathing, bitch. So I go.
Yeah, if you're leaving, I swear I ain't breathing. In other words, if you leave me, that's it. That's gonna send me over edge. That'll be at the last fucking straw. I'll definitely kill myself.
I ain't breathing, bitch. So I go missing with other chicks and a bleeding wrist. Then regret why I'm living and why'd I leave this bitch.
Yeah. Right, guys, that's that one done. Huskii has got layers and layers to everything that he does. It's like a onion. Gotta peel at those layers, peel at them, and everyone will bring a tear to your eye. Look at that, being philosophical. Should be a philosopher. Alright, guys, that's that one done. Thanks for watching. If you watched till the end, let me know about anything that I missed. See you guys up next one.